Welcome back. We are the Bourbon Junkies.
Another pour.
This is another pour. This is where we podcast from hotels on the road. Because that's what we're doing currently.
How about the fact that, what episode do you think this is? 16?
What, 4?
Probably.
Yeah.
It's a low number.
It is a very low number. Where's Luke when you need him?
It'd probably be a good dick size. You know?
You started at 16, sir.
Yeah, that's fair.
You want to walk that back in? How are you doing over there?
I'm one-handing the shit out of this, dude.
Is that Bourbon 9?
Bourbon 6.
9 years old.
Speaking of sizes. I'm
stuck.
So, we haven't done this forever.
We have not. I don't know how to do this, but we're doing single angle because, like I said, we legitimately are on the road. And this is what we got. I ain't driving.
We ain't got nowhere to be. So I love that barrel. So I was gonna open cans, but I don't want to open those. If we're gonna be, I want to take them to the Pursuit guys.
Oh, okay.
In case they want to drink them on the pot, whatever. Yeah. I just want to make sure we had it if we wanted or needed it.
Yeah. So we're here. We're picking a Russell's, and we're going to be on Bourbon Pursuit. We're gonna be podcasting with Kenny, probably,
and Ryan, probably.
Unless we're dead.
I don't know if Minnick will be there or not.
We have a whole day or 3 planned here.
Do you know the Michter's plans?
Wake up and go there?
No. Like the
the tour.
What are we doing?
I have no idea. We're getting a tour at Michter's somewhere with Alec, Ruben, and the boys.
Okay.
I don't know other than
Alex set that up.
We're going to Turkey.
I'm excited to go to Turkey.
We're going to Turkey?
We're going to do a Russell's pick.
Will you throw me that other pillow? I don't want to sit up straight.
I know. I'm all set up.
Yeah, I see that.
We're going up and over. We're going over.
Man. So, how's it feel to just know that someone has definitely fucked on every surface in this place?
I don't mind it.
All right.
It doesn't bother me much.
The hotel. Yeah.
Doesn't bother me. If I had the opportunity, I would too.
Hey.
What are you supposed to do?
Don't sell yourself short, big fella. Look at that. That pour you just got me.
This is my favorite bourbon we've ever put out.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Including all of the Night Stalkers.
Okay, Night Stalker 3 is not out yet. I'm gonna give you that pass.
Nope, I'm including that. This is my favorite bottle of whiskey we have ever released,
and we can recreate this technically.
We can, which is wild.
Yeah,
it doesn't seem like we should be able to.
This is well, I guess it's 9 years in age, but it is a mixture of our 2 contract mash bills.
Yeah, about 68 corn, 27 rye, 5 malted barley,
67 and a half.
And 26 and a half, I think.
Yeah. Whatever half is.
One rounded up, one rounded down.
There's no rounding.
Brandon, was the other one rounded? Cam's was rounded?
No, that's the true number 2.
Oh,
this is actually a rounded number.
Oh,
because the true mash bill is 0.5. And Brandon goes, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Which I'm so happy he called you doing that.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Semi-decimals.
He asked for the derived mash bill.
You can't ask
gave
math.
him the derived mash bill.
You can't ask math or science people for numbers and expect to not get a decimal point if there's a decimal point.
Yeah.
You can't. It's not how it works.
No,
told Brandon this. That is how come every barrel that we like so far has been a mix of mash bills now.
It's true.
147 was the exact same
employee
thing.
Only one, yeah.
Or I'm sorry, it was the 25 rye, but it was mixed with the 35 rye. And it's just one of those things where it's like, man, these 2 mash bills apparently make heaven.
They just love each other.
Lots
when
of
you get them right in around
angel
that.
babies. Because that at 9 drinks.
Spicy.
Man, I don't.
Dan's fluffing himself up here.
I'm not saying nothing because this hasn't dropped.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's gonna piss everybody. This is a waste of.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody will be mad.
Not gonna edit this, so you guys get to hear about it.
It's now the good news is we have another barrel that tastes similar to that, so that's good. I like that. When I was out pulling, I was trying to find that weird, funky one that you like with Liz.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Finally found it, but when I was trying to find it, I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I might think it's one of these 2, so I just tapped one.
Oh, we have a sheet that tells you.
We do, and then I looked at that, and the problem is Brandon goes, it's barrel 7 or 8, and I go, well, we dumped 8, so it's not 8. He goes, then it's 7. Guess which
Not
one it wasn't?
7.
It's 4. If you're
Yeah.
wondering, it's not
Yeah,
7.
it's definitely not.
But
And I can tell. No, I guess I can't tell you what our barrel number is on it. You're like
I
240.
can't. Yeah, I don't
something.
know ours.
Yep.
On those, they're
240
too
something.
new. Like we haven't
Yeah.
referenced them enough times
Nope.
yet.
Not at all. Nor will we with most of them because most of them are new make. So,
Yeah.
and we got 120 new makes out there, give or take.
Yeah, it should be.
Sub 2 years.
22, 123, something like that. Well, all the first year's 2 in a month now,
Yes.
and then all the other stuff's obviously. That was the first time we went to
No,
season.
it's 2 right now.
Yeah.
G, 22G.
August,
It's September.
right? So
You said
22
in a month.
22 and a month, or I'm sorry,
Oh,
2 and a month.
I misheard you.
Dude, guess. Okay, first off, there's a story that you have to tell me because you told me you were going to tell me. I think it had to do with your car or something.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
This is quick. I've got poison ivy again.
How?
When we golf, I like to look for golf balls.
And you're highly allergic to it.
Very not proactive thing for me to do is look for golf balls.
I am somewhat allergic to it.
Not much.
Not as bad as you, probably.
You want to know what I learned though? If you don't fuck with it, it just goes away.
No shit, Dan.
Didn't know that.
I told you that last time. You kept scrubbing it with steel wool.
My mom used to pour bleach in it.
Don't listen to Tracy
She'd
on that
pop
one.
them and pour bleach in
Not a
them.
doctor.
And I'm like, Mom, you probably should be dead from that.
I would not recommend that.
Open
any way, shape, or
wound
form.
bleach, dude.
Yeah.
She goes, it hurts so bad.
Yeah.
What's the other option?
Pouring acid into an open wound.
She goes, you know what? Every time it dry it right out. And I'm like, yeah, Ma, it probably almost castrated your leg at one point.
Jesus.
Yep.
Why? Yeah, if you just leave it alone, it goes away.
Pop and pour. That was the
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude, I didn't know. So I got it earlier this year and I was like, here we go again. The last time I had it for 3 months. And
Yeah,
it
you did that to
went
yourself.
up my
though.
whole body.
Yeah.
And then I didn't ever pop or touch or anything. And it just went away.
Went away in like a week, probably.
Wild. Yeah.
Just throw some lotion on
I
it.
had
Call
no
it a day.
idea. I throw dial soap on it and let it dry. I'm not. I know that sounds like I'm joking. Not joking.
Not recommended to do that either.
Why not?
Just leave it alone.
But doesn't dial soap will dry it out?
I don't know, man.
Somebody in the comments will know. Somebody will know.
You do you, man.
Somebody will know.
You live your wildlife.
Listen, it's not.
Listen,
bleach.
if I would have known we were shooting a podcast, I would have told you what I told you in the airport separately.
Which part?
Turning Dan on to something new.
What's that?
I just turned myself on to something new 2 days ago.
What is it?
You need a bidet, man.
Oh yeah, Sean was telling me this in the
Big
airport
fan
earlier.
now. I just ran them enough. Just saw them on Amazon.
Big butt play guy.
Checked out Reddit and was like, hey, tell me a good brand. And that was, someone was like, good brand. Works great.
You get on Amazon.
$60 for 2.
Was it Amazon's choice for 2?
For 2.
Oh shit.
They were on sale.
Oh, what?
Stop. Oh, you are.
I'm not doing nothing.
We got crickets going the whole time.
I don't want to touch it. Let's just
Hit it.
What? Well, the room's haunted, so that's fun.
I think, nope, that button's haunted.
I think you fixed it.
Yeah. I think it was probably got smushed in your.
I also push them really hard
Yeah.
when I'm trying to get this thing to start up.
Well, sorry if there's just been crickets ripping for about 9 minutes.
That's so on brand.
Hey, real quick, if you're finding this at the beginning of the video, we're currently 9 minutes in and just learned that the soundboard was ripping crickets the whole time, but we fixed
Sometimes.
it.
I don't think I saw it. I don't think it happened, man. I don't even want to say that because it was definitely had to be
That's
ripping
a
the whole
real
time.
ish. So that's
Anyways,
that. Okay, so
butt sprays,
you need to get one.
beehole sprayers.
Real big fan of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, way better than just ripping toilet paper.
I do
come to
like.
find
I
out.
really like the idea of not dry wiping.
Yeah,
I don't enjoy it.
no one does.
My digestive situation not
Terrible.
The best. Yeah,
Yeah.
not great. So often long cleanup sessions.
Hey, man,
You
this
know.
could really change your life.
Oh yeah, often half rollers. You know what I mean?
Oh, this would definitely change your
Yeah.
bills
Yeah.
because this is going to
Holy
save you on
shit.
Quilted Northern.
Kirkland's gonna go under. We do Kirkland
Oh,
toilet
okay.
paper. Kirkland toilet paper,
Yeah.
fastest dissolving, while keeping some not sandpaper qualities
Yeah.
for your beehole.
You know what? I'll just pay to get mine pumped out every couple years
Your
and
septic?
use Quilted Northern.
You know what? Honestly,
But you know what? I don't need any more Quilted fucking.
Now you get to do.
I mean, you still do it at the end.
I know, but now you do. Now you get to do spray into comfy toilet paper.
Oh yeah,
with no worry for the septic.
Yep.
When the bidet sprays.
Yep.
The beehole.
Oh, it does.
Water goes up and in. We'll say
not in. Not how the beehole works.
Sure. Loosen it up, dude.
You can set the pressure on this.
Relax a little bit.
So you start going.
So yours is
and it
maxed.
Now I've been too afraid. At some point in my life, we're gonna hit max.
You have to.
I think that puts the water in. Yeah,
that's what we call
because halfway has got some pretty good pressure.
Yeah, that's what do you do when you spray
enema?
That's an enema.
That is an enema.
You could enema your butthole.
Yeah, you can. Not recommended.
Why not? I think it's good for you.
I don't think so.
Get all the stuff out, and then you can put whatever you want up there.
Poop,
and it's all clean.
Poop comes out of there.
No, yeah, but then it's clean.
I don't need to shoot water into it.
Water goes up. To your B.
Yeah.
And then it just falls to the toilet.
Yep.
Do you have to dry your entire ass? Cheeks?
No. You
don't got,
it's a jet.
That accurate?
Yeah.
Dude, technology's... You got this for $30
yeah.
And it's so accurate you don't have to clean the rest of your butt off.
No.
Which is wild because you would think...
No.
Can I tell you what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
Huge nozzle.
Yeah, buddy, but if you're sitting down, the cheeks are open a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
So...
Well, you're prepared. I mean, the seat is intentionally spreading.
Oh, yeah.
Seats that's why they're concave.
Yeah.
So they spread so that it's easier cleanup.
You guys didn't think you're getting this conversation day, did you?
I'll tell you what.
Do yourself a favor. Go on Amazon. Get yourself a bidet.
You know the brand?
I can.
Not sponsored, but.
I can in
maybe they'd be a sponsor.
Couple seconds.
Imagine. I'm sure it's a shitty Chinese brand. If it was on Amazon for $30.
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course.
I don't know that you need a lot of technology to spray your butthole with water, though.
No, I didn't figure it'd take a lot, and I was
done it
right.
with a hose outside before. Have you ever shit your pants at your own house?
Nope. This is called Clear Rear.
Oh, look at the...
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Their logos, it's just cheeks. Their logo is just butt.
Yeah, the C is one big old butt cheek. Clear Rear. Check them out. 2-pack, $59.99.
Okay, hold on. I want to see what this thing looks like, though. I do. So you got your water hookup.
Yep.
Oh, it looks nice like the knobs. Why is there two knobs?
One, because you can set it to a self-cleaning, so it cleans itself. So it sprays water.
Okay. Yeah.
Cleans itself.
Have you
and
pissed
the other
on
one,
this thing yet?
What?
You pissed on... How does this work?
I try not to piss on it. You hook up water and it shoots it at your beehole.
Oh, I see. It hangs down the back and shoots
so when you
upward.
push pressure, when you start going, it pushes the nozzle down.
Sure.
And then so it's not always exposed. And then the other one's for feminine cleaning.
It'll spray your vag out?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
You know what? I was wrong. There's a lot of tech involved here.
Not a lot.
When you twist that, it's moving?
No.
It's really
stationary. You got to move your cheeks around.
No, but what's the woman cleaning for then?
It's just moves the nozzle forward.
That's what I'm saying. It's moving it.
Yeah.
And you know what is a huge problem? Can't imagine everybody's vagina is in the same spot.
No, you gotta adjust.
Oh.
Not everyone's beehole's in the same spot either. So you gotta line this up.
I didn't think about that.
It's like a carnival game.
Whoever can fill Sean up first wins. Oh,
ew.
No. Oh, well, at least.
So there you go. There's your 10 minutes of poop talk.
Jeez. I mean, we didn't even really talk about poop so much. It's just the cleaning.
Get yourself. I'm telling you.
I love the idea. Quilted Northern might be GOAT of TP also.
Yeah.
From a softness, you get, is Quilted
we
Northern
get the red
Bears?
One. Yeah. We get the red one, which is extra strong.
Mm-hmm.
Still extra soft.
Extra strong. It won't tear.
No.
How hard are you pulling to tear good toilet paper, dude? You get lube in there for you now.
Yeah. It's like your butthole's your shower fresh though every time.
Have you ever pooped, got directly into the shower?
Without wiping?
No wipes.
No.
That's a dangerous game.
That is very dangerous. That's a poop game.
Done it once.
Was it like diarrhea or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In my pants.
We're just the same story.
You can't sit down and wipe after that ordeal, dude. Like, what are you doing? I went in the shower, pants on, took the pants off in the shower.
As you should.
And then washed and then trash. Everything trashed. Everything in the garbage. I'm nothing.
Just underwear.
Cannot wash the things that had been done to those.
Oh no. That's never good.
I don't have normal interactions with food or bathrooms.
No.
So
Maybe you need a higher quality bidet though, like heavy duty.
I just need a bidet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you think so? You haven't even turned your pressure all the way up yet. I'm sure yours is fine.
I try not to.
I'm going to turn it all the way
I'm
up.
afraid. I'm afraid to hit max pressure on the
When you were
hole.
installing it, was there something at one point in time in your brain where you went, I'll never tell anybody I have one of these?
Oh, no.
No?
No.
It is a weird...
A little bit though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's mentally...
Then I really enjoyed it and I was like, I'm telling everyone this.
You got to share your secrets.
You know what? I'm not gatekeeping bidets. I'm
Yeah.
letting everyone in on this secret.
I think that Clean Rear, is that what it's called?
Yeah. Clear rear.
Hey,
Clear
Clear
Rear.
Rear. Let's jump on the podcast and sponsor it.
Hey.
I feel like...
Clean booty holes all around.
You sold at least 2 or 3.
I hope so.
And I would imagine...
I hope I change a couple people's lives.
From
here.
the looks of those, they've got about 30 cents in Chinese parts.
35 with shipping.
So I think they're okay profit margin wise.
Profit margins.
Come to
high.
find out, they're probably a huge company that just sells on Amazon as well.
Probably.
They look nice for
Yeah.
real. We talked about yours isn't heated.
No. So we didn't have an outlet in a convenient place. And I thought, I'm man up on this. It's not bad. You really don't notice.
I don't think, it's not like glacier water.
That's groundwater.
Imagine how refreshing that would feel, though.
It's not bad.
Imagine a hot one.
Yeah.
Like, not a good one.
Oh.
Right? And then you hit with a blast of glacier ice.
I think glacier ice might not be the temperature I'd want.
Oh, you just start singing.
Yeah.
And I'm at,
I think during the summer, you just hit the feminine one and it just sprays your balls down. It just
honestly,
cools you down a little bit.
probably great.
Yeah.
You should try that. You haven't tried that?
No, I haven't.
I would have already tried that. I would have put it on women and sprayed it as soon as I installed it to see what happened. It's wild that they would want water just sprayed in there in the middle of the day.
I don't think they go in there.
Well, it's the same shit. Spraying
It's not.
water on that in the middle of the day for what, though?
Pat it down.
Man, just moisten up a situation down there. I feel like that's how you grow bacteria. That's wild. I don't know a lot about this, but
Clearly.
Yeah. Dude, also, I can't imagine spraying, if I had a vagina, I would never spray my vagina with a nozzle that was somewhere a dude pissed at, ever.
That's fair. That's why it's got a cleaning.
A dude will piss
But that's why
on
it's got a cleaning thing. You can run a cleaning cycle.
How does it clean it?
Slide it over.
No, how does it clean itself?
Oh, it just sprays water on it.
Oh, it does?
Basically. Yeah.
Yeah, you need like Lysol or something.
That's why the thing comes down.
Oh.
So it pops down
this
when
thing
you turn.
moves?
Yeah, because it just uses water pressure.
That's why you're not pissing
So it's just got a
on it.
spring on it. So
Right.
it uses the water pressure to push it open and it sprays. And then when you're done, slides back up.
I
Right?
see. Okay. All right.
You did not give this company enough credit.
There was a lot of tech involved, a
Yeah.
lot of engineering
Hey,
for $30.
I look at Reddit for every review, no matter what I'm going to
Reddit
buy.
is, if you search something I want
Whatever,
to search,
Reddit.
you
Yeah.
will find exactly what
And
you
you're going to
want.
find the nerdiest community ever
Yeah.
for whatever. It doesn't matter.
Often,
It's there.
like, I've done it for golf clubs. I've done it for almost everything golf related, actually, I think. And then,
Oh, yeah.
because you get like people who go on there and it's anonymous, so this might be the only benefit to it, is that they're like, all shit on that company because they were assholes
Yeah,
and blah,
that's
blah,
fair.
blah, blah, blah. And I don't have to worry about them being like,
No
you
repercussions.
can't buy anything
Yeah.
from me now. But I signed up for obviously, we've been playing golf, obviously, from time to time. And we went and played
You play more than anyone I know.
Sunday.
My dad's retired, plays less golf than you.
I try to just go as early in the morning as I can. It's gonna go away though now because it's too dark.
Yeah.
So I can't go at 6:45 anymore.
No, sun doesn't come peeking out until
No.
about 7
Yeah.
nowadays.
It was
So,
like at 7:15.
yeah,
It was coming up, and it was like, man, that's a bummer.
lost summer golf. Summer's
'Cause-
gone.
It's fall, dude.
Yeah,
It's
pretty much.
cold.
Yeah,
When I walked out
it's
to the
60 something last night.
when I walked out to the castle to edit this morning,
Frosty
4 a.m.,
had to turn the heat on.
46 degrees
Oh,
outside. Not
that's cold.
that's fall.
That is fall.
You know what I mean? We had a bonfire 2 nights ago.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's the
Good
best.
weather for
It's
it.
the best though.
Yeah,
Michigan fall is maybe the
To
number
go-
one of all
yeah,
time.
Yeah, we got that. There's a reason people come here.
But there's a good reason people leave here. Because it sucks most of the time.
Yeah.
But
Hey, we got our like weeks that are good.
we have an incredible week.
Yeah,
We have high highs and low lows.
Lows. A lot of lows here, folks.
We've got like maybe not the best liquor commission in the country.
Well, they can eat a bag of dicks.
We've got some of the coldest winters in the country. Some of the harshest conditions.
Yeah, we're top 10
in the country.
I'd give us top 10.
Cold wise.
Yeah.
And we also get a shit ton of humidity and a lot of heat.
Yeah. I mean, think about
That whole
Nick
week.
and them coming up.
Yeah.
They're like, man, it's 115 in Texas. It
Yeah.
doesn't feel this bad.
Nick was pissed that
It was
week
90. It was in the 90s with humidity.
with 100% humidity.
Almost killed a couple guys from Texas.
Yeah. Almost killed me.
Yeah. it
We
was
golfed
hot.
that week a
It
lot.
was miserable.
And I was like, I got to leave.
Yeah.
I got to leave. I'd played 36 holes almost every day that week. And I'm like, that day, I'm like, I can't do it anymore, dude. I can't.
He's played 1 or 2 rounds.
I'm dying.
Yeah, we were not having fun at the end of that.
No, we were
That
not.
one round.
We were not.
Everyone was
None of us
miserably
were.
hot.
Yeah.
Like no one was drinking whiskey. No one was smoking cigars.
No.
No one was having any fun.
We were butt chugging Gatorades and water bottles, dude.
Tommy bought $40 in water for
Yeah.
the cart girl.
Yeah. She went back up to the clubhouse to get more
Yeah.
because it was just miserable.
He said he looked at that lady and said, give me all the water you got.
Yeah. Like a
It
real
was not a
Ron
joke.
Swanson move.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She was the best. Thank God.
Yeah.
So Nick tipped her a shit ton of money, come to find out.
Yeah. He did.
And then she followed us around for the day. We had bottle service basically.
yeah.
from the
She
cart
was
girl.
not on R9 for
No.
several of the times and still just came and checked it. She's like, I'll take care of these
Yeah.
guys. It's fine.
Nick didn't know he tipped her like that.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Come to find out.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a mistake.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
So he was tipping her to bring. So we went in, ordered food, and we were getting pushed between groups. So they said, "Go on out. We'll deliver your food." Then Nick had tipped her to bring the food out for us because he bought some drinks and was like, "Oh, I gotta go grab cash." I was like, "Oh, I got cash, buddy." I was like, "Didn't you just hand her $100 bill?" He
Right.
was like, "That was just to bring our food out." I go, "Just take the $20 that you now owe her for drinks out of the hundo. She's gonna be fine."
Right?
So I handed him a 20 and bought his drinks, and he just.
That didn't work at all.
I was like, thanks, man.
Yeah, this is backwards.
Yeah.
man. Well, that's what. So this
Mm.
week on the Russell's pick, we got. I'm assuming. No, I could be wrong, but I'm 99.9% sure we're picking a red label Russell's, not a wild turkey barrel. You know what I mean? You know,
Oh,
because
yeah,
they're
yeah.
picking turkey
Yeah.
barrels now. I think
Oh, I didn't know that.
because the turkey 101 maybe they haven't started, but there's the turkey 101 picks
Oh,
now.
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
But I haven't
Okay.
seen one, so they might
Yeah,
not
I
have
have not.
started yet.
Yep.
So I'm actually excited for those for real.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. For
101
those.
picks?
Yeah.
Sign me the fuck up.
Because I think that that's where you're going to get
That's sweet
sneaky
spot
hitters.
whiskey. Yeah.
It'll be like
Perfect.
the old Foresters, like the low
Mhm.
proofers.
No. The hundreds are perfect.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like that's where you're going to get like the cool ones where you're like, dude,
Oh, my
that
brain
one was
went to
a
the
monster.
90s first when you were like
Oh,
the low
sure.
proofers.
No,
Like,
no.
no. The hundreds are way better.
Current lows, but
Yeah.
but we're going with Porter.
Yep.
He's picking a barrel.
Mhm.
Ryan
Mm-hmm.
picking a barrel. Is it for J-Hob?
I don't know if
Okay.
it's a personal
Theirs,
pick for
yeah.
Ryan or if it is for J-Hob.
Okay. Or BO, whatever. But
Yeah.
and then we're going with Alec. And
Senor Ruin.
Alec is picking something, and I don't know if I don't know if we should talk about what it's for or anything, but Alec will be there to do the same. So, what'll be interesting? Pecking order here.
Us.
We're gonna get shafted.
Mm-mm.
We don't deserve to be shafted on
Mm-mm.
this,
Mm-mm.
and we're gonna get shafted.
Mm-mm.
And Ryan's gonna listen to this, and I know he is.
Yep.
We're gonna get shafted.
No. We can't. After
Mhm.
the last time we got shafted,
Yeah,
and they said, "Hey, we'll trade you some cases."
and we didn't do that ever.
never did that.
Never.
Never saw that bottle.
You know what?
Never even heard of that bottle.
You want,
And they picked our pick.
and that might be to this day
One of the best.
one of the best Russell picks I've ever tasted.
It was a Camp Nelson A, I do
I
believe.
thought it
barrel.
was F, but I did
It
not
was a
know,
Camp
so.
Nelson barrel,
Yep.
nonetheless. And
12, 13 years
yeah,
old.
I think it was
Old
12.
as shit.
11 or 12. I didn't think it was 13.
Theirs was a year older than ours. So whatever ours was, theirs was
Okay.
plus one.
And just absolutely magical. And we wanted that one. And then Sloan had to break it to us that we didn't have to deliberate too hard over that
Yeah.
barrel.
In Sloan's defense, this isn't in his defense at all.
Nah, fuck that guy.
He shows
I
up
love
and
him.
goes, "You guys ready to pick the second best barrel?"
You know,
In the parking lot.
he wasn't wrong.
He wasn't wrong, was he?
No.
It was like the one, like I truthfully, we went through 16 barrels last time. I
Yeah.
thought to myself, through 16, we're going to find 4 incredible barrels.
At least.
And we found a handful we liked.
Mhm.
We found 2. We found one holy mother
Built
of
different.
pearl.
Yep, that was built different.
And then we found one that was like, that one's really good.
Yeah.
And so we ended up picking that one's really good barrel. But that being said,
I've
Sloan, you
almost,
son of a
if
bitch.
I would have checked a bag, I would have brought out Russell's.
Shit, I should have brought it. I should have. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I
On the Buffalo Trace picks, I always bring our picks just because it's
I
like,
had
we'll kill it before the.
almost no room, and I just got my little
Yeah.
weekender bag.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't
Well,
want
then
to
you
either
have to
check
check
this
that, yeah.
or I got to repack into
Oh.
a suitcase now.
You want to check. You don't want to. I don't like checking soft bags.
I
I
was
know it's
lazy.
not fully soft,
Yeah.
but it's soft enough. It's not
Yeah.
a hard shell.
I'd be really bummed when it just comes back with like a burn mark on it,
100%.
from like just being left
Or just
on a conveyor
scratched to
belt.
shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
fucking destroyed.
It's nice full grain leather.
Yeah. I don't like checking bags like that. I don't mind
No.
checking I don't care if that thing gets destroyed. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
best of luck
Like,
to you.
Whatever, dude. It was from Marshall's. Or no, it was from TJ Maxx. Sorry, whatever.
Oh,
But-
man.
Dude, have you ever been to a Nordstrom rack?
Yeah.
That is the place to shop for golf clothes.
Really?
Yep. Want to know why? They sell high. So Marshall sells like, I don't know, overstock of
Yeah.
bullshit, whatever,
Yep.
right? So it's TJ Maxx. I didn't
Same
realize
store.
Nordstrom
They fancy.
sells same exact thing, but higher quality.
Yeah, they fancy.
Nordstrom carries Callaway.
Yep.
They carry the Sunday.
Swagger Sunday.
Something
Sunday
like
swagger.
that.
Sunday swagger.
That like they carry
It's
a
good shit.
ton of fucking
Yeah.
great golf things. I got a Q-Zip that was $120, 40,
I don't hate that.
right?
Yeah.
If they would have had more of my size, I'd have bought more.
Yeah, give me that.
Right.
Fucking 75%
Yes.
off, daddy.
Because it was like I really don't like paying for golf clothes because I don't know
Oh, speaking of sale,
why.
did you see the TaylorMade sale
No.
that apparently someone fucked up on?
Oh, I like this.
Gave their whole website 40% off.
Oh, clubs?
Yep, everything.
Oh no.
It was every drivers,
Oh,
fucking
been a good
putters,
day to buy a driver
irons,
then.
everything. It accidentally happened at like midnight or something like this, and a bunch of people said they're fulfilling. They're actually honoring the
Orders?
price. Yeah. So it was up for a couple hours from like midnight to like 6 a.m. or something like
And then
that.
it pulled it.
Yeah. And they're
So they
like,
woke
hey, whoa, we didn't need our fucking
Yeah.
QI10 to be
Yeah.
40 fucking percent off.
Yeah. John woke up and said, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah. And
I would
wrote-
have bought a putter.
Yeah.
I would have bought it.
I would have bought an iron set.
There you go.
Blind.
There.
40% off.
it.
Fuck it.
You can put on Facebook Marketplace when you don't like it for
Yeah,
the
'cause they're-
more.
$1,000 irons.
Yeah.
I get them for $600 and go,
Dude.
oh, all right, I don't really like them.
I would have
Sell
bought.
'em.
I want one of the really
You could have
nice
made money on that.
high end Spider Tour putters.
I got one.
The
Kind of.
high end ones.
Oh, no. We're
they're
good on that.
$480. I went
Yeah,
and looked
we're good
at
on
them.
that.
That wasn't 40% off.
No.
They're $480. They're almost as much as the Lab. They're as much as the Lab I want.
I think I just buy a lab at this point in
Right?
time. Yeah. I would buy Klein's, the broomstick, or
you
whatever
like
that is.
the spaceship? or
Yeah,
whatever that
spaceship
thing is?
motherfucker.
Yeah,
It just hits so pure.
they do.
I've tested that one, obviously, hitting Klein's. Don't know about the old Fang one.
I just like the looks of the Fang one. That's
Yeah.
all it is. I mean, you see people using it. It must not be dog shit. Right. You know
How'd
what I
that
mean?
Odyssey treat you?
I love
Dan's
the
got a problem.
feel of that Odyssey. Love
I
it.
hate the angle.
I hate the angle.
Yeah.
I'm too tall for that angle.
Oh, yeah. You can probably get it
It's
bent.
even worse for me than
Yeah.
it is for you. It's
You
not
probably
good
get
for
that
you.
bent.
You think so?
Yeah.
They'll bend it.
Yeah.
Take it to Golf H.
Yep.
I love the feel on that.
Because if
putter.
you could get that standing up a little
Yep.
bit more vertical.
Yep. Want to know the worst part about that? That's a 35-inch shaft.
Oh, it's because it's such an angle.
I mean, it's a 90-degree angle off the fucking
It
face.
feels like it. It's about a 45 is
you
how you got to
have
stand
to
on
putt like you're hitting a wedge.
it. No, you have to putt like you have got a 5-iron and you're swinging around your body because it's like awkward.
The face of that putter feels phenomenal. It's not too hot. So when you hit one,
Oh, yeah.
I think it's more
That
forgiving
insert's
is probably
great, yeah.
the way to phrase that.
I think that's why I like Klein's putter. Like
Yeah.
the lab feels so even keel
It
when you
does.
hit. Like if you misjudge the feel on my putter a little bit, I feel like, oh, that's a difference of like 5 yards.
Yes.
His is like, oh, it's 5 feet.
I'm in the exact same boat. I actually am starting to really like my Vice putter.
Yeah.
But
She a heavy gal.
when you mishit it, it is a hold the fuck on,
Yeah.
man. Because that ball is gone.
We can talk about Brandon and his fucking Odyssey.
We can talk about how bad he is at hitting a golf ball in the air.
Unless he's on the green.
That's not on the air.
That's
why.
fair. If he's on the green, that man will sink.
You know how we have
He
like
called himself Putt Daddy.
we have like land, air, sea animals?
Yeah.
He's a land animal.
Yeah.
He's not an air.
No.
He was in the sea a lot, actually, but he's not an air animal.
My ball that
Putt
day
daddy,
at
apparently.
the back nine would have been jungle themed.
Yeah, would have.
We lost a couple soldiers on the back nine.
Yeah, would have. I tell you what, don't buy Max flies. Want to know why? They're incredible. One of my favorite balls I've ever played.
Too soft or something?
Because they're so cheap and they feel the exact same as Pro V1s to me. They feel identical.
Yeah, that's fair. What's the problem?
Swear to God, part of them, their feature is getting lost. They're impossible to find. They're harder to find than every golf ball on the planet. Everybody.
But I lost one in the fairway that day.
Yeah, that did suck. We all lost balls that were findable.
Yeah.
Like, there was no hazards. We couldn't find golf balls.
Yeah.
And it was like if the sun would go in the sky.
Yeah, we were playing early in the morning, so like just trying to drive around and find the right angle that the sun wasn't blinding us was great.
Mm-hmm.
Good round though.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We
played T-flip challenge.
We should have switched up teams.
In
hindsight.
On the 9.
Just
the
whole 18 we could have switched.
Well, we didn't know Brandon was going to golf that bad.
We didn't. I really thought Brandon will just show up and like hit every other shot. Brandon
Fairway
be
finders.
pretty good. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't.
It was not that Brandon.
Every other shot was still bad.
Yeah.
Except putting. And
I hope Klein doesn't listen to this because I'm going to talk shit.
When
we were doing T-flip, he was a terrible teammate.
It was almost disrespectful how bad Klein was playing.
Yeah.
While T-flip.
So we were like 100 yards out, first or second hole.
Yep.
Second, because we had to take my drive. Klein's was out.
Yep.
Thankfully.
Klein was pulling everything too.
Yeah.
Which was weird. That's not a Klein problem.
I pulled mine. It hit a tree. Went down. We found it.
I know, but you and me are always all over the place.
We were 100 out. I put one on the green. Klein duffs it 25 yards to the left.
Into a tree. Or behind a tree, whatever.
It bounces behind the tree. Of course, it lands on him. All right, cool. We got a 25, 30-yard chip. I chip it up on 8 feet from the hole. I was like, damn, that's a good one. Klein hits. It goes 6 feet. We flip. Goes to him. I go, I guess we chip again.
That being said,
I'm 3 balls deep on this shit right now.
Realistically,
good news is when we flipped a scramble, normal Klein.
When we flipped a scramble, I would say above normal Klein.
Normal Klein, just hitting shots.
When we got to scramble, it was if this is within 200 yards, it'll be next to the pin when I'm done.
Yeah.
Like
we were 10 yards off the green from like 150 out, and Klein's like, oh, we can't be doing that, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey man, I suck.
Yeah. He was putting like shit.
I was happy with where we were at. And he was like,
putting
we can't do that. He left a couple out there for sure for us.
4.
Yeah.
If he was putting better, you guys would have just beat
5,
us.
6 footers too.
You know what I mean? Like
I'm expected to miss 6 footers.
Sure. From time to time.
Not him so much.
You were really good at putting, really bad at driving.
Yeah.
Gotten a lot better at driving, and you've gotten slightly worse at putting.
Perfect.
That's how I'd put that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because the
score's going down though.
Right. Well,
because we're not dropping 3 off every tee.
You also didn't go to 3 putting. You went to 2 instead of 1.
Yeah.
So you'd like make most 6 footers.
Yeah.
Some 8 footers. Now you make half your 6 footers.
Yeah.
And then the other one's close. You 2 putt. You're fine.
We tried. That's all. I'm going with what the Brad talked about here. He said all you got to do is try to scare the hole every time.
Yeah, like the little hula hoop thing or whatever.
Yeah. Just scare the hole.
Yeah.
You don't have to make every single one. Just scare it a little bit.
One of the announcers
try not to do it at Mach 3 as it goes.
That's the problem. Brandon. If Brandon misses a putt,
she's gone.
You have to chip again.
Did he absolutely lace one from 45 feet out?
We counted. It was a 15-yard
It just went ting into the pin and dropped. I was like, if that was a fraction to the left or right.
Oh, it wasn't in.
It would have bounced.
Yeah.
I was like, she's cooking.
Yeah.
But all the way uphill, 45 feet,
nailed
it. Then he did it like with a 30-footer, like 2 holes later. I'm like, fuck you, man.
He did it off the fringe.
Yeah.
For the tiebreaker. It was incredible. For the have the hole.
Yeah.
On 18.
I forgot. Yeah.
Not even on the green, dude. This motherfucker makes a weird uphill, like weird slanted putt. Wasn't even that far.
No, that was 17.
Was it 17?
18 is where Klein fucking chipped it to like up 6 inches.
No, that was our playoff hole. We did the playoff hole.
He did that on 18 too.
Right. And Brandon made the putt to have the hole.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because if Brandon didn't make that, we lost because I missed the putt. So we just straight up lost. The reason we had to play the playoff hole was Brandon's putt.
Yeah.
Mind you, did we use my 280 drive that cut around a tree and then use my 253 wood right in front of the green or hybrid.
It was 265.
Yeah, we did.
What?
But thank God you guys talked me to that hybrid shot, dude.
Yeah. I'm there for you.
Saved my ass.
Yeah. You would have been way over.
We would have been fucked because Brandon's ball wasn't
fucked,
in a
Phil.
good spot.
Yeah.
And I hit my hybrid about 230.
That's what I said. That's all you needed.
I know, but I don't normally hit it. I just hit that time.
Even if you got 220, nice. If you caught a good bounce,
Dude,
you're good.
That 3-wood would have been 260 and a problem.
It'd probably been in the
parking lot
or the clubhouse.
Play a little Bryson Shambo call.
No, I think they got stakes.
The difference is which club am I willing to absolutely destroy on the cement?
Oh,
because Bryson didn't hit the cement. If people don't know, Bryson Shambo did a video where he went to Coyote Reserve or something like that.
Yeah, it's some course that wherever he was at. Yeah,
and made a YouTube video. It's a great video. But
it was titled "Can I Break the Course Record?"
Yep.
On the first try. So he was blind. He'd never played the course before. Yep. Didn't scout it. Did nothing. Went out there and shot.
Yep. That man is a bad motherfucker.
So he hit one into the parking lot and then chipped it onto the green from the parking lot
without hitting the cement.
Yep.
Which is why
my club would be ruined.
Oh, the amount of marks left on. Oh, it would just. I wouldn't put one of my PXGs to that cement. I would not.
I'd put one of your PXGs to the cement. Not
the
mine.
56 is the only one because I got it off Facebook Marketplace.
Oh no, I meant 60. Your irons. Like we could use the irons that you don't use anymore, and I'd hit that.
We could do that.
See ya.
I'd throw my Cleveland putter right into the cement.
Oh, that is the worst club you've ever bought.
It's the worst. It's the biggest piece of shit of all time. It is the deadest. It's the most dead-faced.
You know, honestly, it might be perfect though.
I leave most stuff short. Is my problem.
Yeah, just swing harder,
just as hard as I can.
Yeah, but you're not going like what we talked about. Like you're not like adding 5 yards with just a little bit more.
No, I'm just
you gotta add
short.
a fuck ton more to get 5 yards.
The problem was, if I wasn't a dumbass, the problem was I was good at putting with my TaylorMade as I bought my Vice. I had figured out my TaylorMade Spider really well.
I mean, you grab mine and put one in with it.
Yesterday.
And you go,
a decent one.
Should have just done that, huh? Or should have just kept that putter.
Should have kept that.
Yeah.
And then I was like bored and I didn't like how it looked and whatever.
True damn things right here.
So I bought a Vice putter. And I do like it. I just don't think it's forgiving. I think it is a fuck around and find out club, unfortunately. Yeah. And then I bought an Odyssey.
I do like that club.
And dude, off the face, that thing feels like having sex.
Yeah.
It is incredible. Okay. It does, and it is.
I don't know how you have sex, but that's weird.
It sounds and feels a lot like an Odyssey.
Little pingy.
Hot white insert or whatever those things are called.
Oh, yeah, that is a hot white insert. Or white hot. Oh, my bad. So, like I said, so I sold the RS3.
Yeah. Fine. Thank God the deer car's gone.
Hey, Truist Bank, why don't you go fuck yourself?
the deer car is officially gone.
Yep. So I sold it to one of our buddies from college. And this is why I say, fuck you, Truist. All I want to do is pay off the car, right?
In theory, just hand them money and you're done.
Yep. So Brad got a loan for it. Well, you need a copy of the title to get a loan. So I call them and they inform me we don't have the title. Well, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So I called the Wisconsin DMV because when I went to renew my tabs, they told me your car's not titled in this state.
Hey, really quick, not to interrupt your story, but this is on topic.
Yeah.
Now we know why it's fucked up. In Wisconsin, they're hammered, dude.
Yeah.
Sean helped me learn today.
Wisconsinites.
Nobody
really
drinks
like
beer like
the old
Wisconsin.
Connie's like drinking.
So anyways, go ahead. But now it makes sense.
So I just asked for a copy of the title, and the guy goes, it's not titled here. I bought the car from Wisconsin, from a dealer there. They never moved the title. So I call up Wisconsin DMV, go, hey, I'm selling the car. The bank says they don't have the title. He goes, our records indicate that they do have an electronic title. So that's cool. They're telling me they don't.
Yeah.
So can you just rip me a copy over email just so I can get this loan secured for my buddy? He goes, we don't hand out copies. I go, why not?
Of titles?
Yeah. I go, why not? He goes, we don't hand out copies. I go, that is not an explanation, sir. Explanation. That's you saying the same thing twice.
Yeah. No, I heard you the first time,
I go,
Karen.
I get what you're saying. I'm asking why. He goes, it's just policy. Well, that's insane to me.
Well, let's fix it right now.
So
you know what?
I had to call back and forth.
Bitch.
I'm going to say no less than 8 times between the bank and the DMV. DMV said the bank needs to call us and request a copy.
This bullshit, dude.
The bank goes, we don't do that. The DMV would have to copy it or call us. I go, that is actually insane, ma'am.
The DMV is never going to call.
I go, why would they ever take time out of their day to call a bank to send them a copy of the title? I go, you own it. Can you please just get me a copy of something that you own, technically? And she's like, nah. Finally call back. I go, ma'am,
they don't want to help.
At one point in time, I was talking to a government agency that oversees banking regulations for help.
What the fuck?
I don't know how we got to there, but this guy was like, hey, this happens way more often than you think.
Yeah.
And like we went back and forth. He goes, hey, I'm going to be honest. This is my like third day here. I got to go ask someone.
Are you serious? You got somebody in training.
Oh, I talked to so many people about that. So eventually I call the bank. I go, ma'am, this is what's going on, blah, 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 blah. She goes, yep, I got it right here. And just send you a code. I go, you're the fourth person I've talked to from this bank. And you're the first person that said you found it.
You're like, listen, I don't hate you.
Yeah.
I want to because of where we're at. I need you to strangle these
Everyone.
3 coworkers.
Yeah. So
Jessica's a bitch.
I got disconnected. I picked up Brandon from the airport. Was driving him back to Evernorth, and the phone lost service. I go, I don't know if I got that title or not, buddy. Like, we were in the process of verifying.
Shit.
Thankfully, it came through. That was great. So I have to call back, and I go, hey, how do I pay this car off? She goes, oh, you can, like, just bring it into a local bank. I go, I live in Michigan. The closest one to me is Cincinnati.
Oh, holy shit.
I go, that's not really an option for me. And she's like, oh, well, you're paying with check, right? I go, yeah. She goes, you can just call and pay over the phone with it, like read off all the information on the check and we can take that. I go, that's perfect. So Brad comes, picks up the car, gives me the check, blah, blah, blah. We do everything. So I call them up and go, hey, need to pay this off. And the girl goes, okay. She goes, how you paying? I go, I talked to someone. They said I can call in with a check and give you all the information. She goes, well, I can't take a payment from not you. I go, well, it's wrote to me and to you, your truest bank. Take the check. She goes, I can't do that. Man, what would you like me to do? She goes, you can mail it to us.
Oh my gosh.
That's fun.
Let's make it less efficient.
That's fun. Let's do that.
Let's make it less efficient.
By the way, here's where it gets funny. I don't have the check. Brad did.
Right. And that's why it's even crazier.
I go, just fucking sign it for me.
Right.
I don't care.
Yeah.
We paid $50 to overnight it.
Yep.
That was a week and a half ago. And today, I think they paid. Oh, I think they might have done on Friday.
Okay.
Because it's a holiday right now. So
look, we're working our asses off right now on Labor Day, by the way.
We're
doing a great job.
This is like, I'm going to go almost 8 hours on the phone to just try to sell this car.
Pay someone money.
Because all the hold times and waiting lobby just
Do you remember when I sold my S4?
Yeah.
To that dealer, that exotic car dealer in Ohio or whatever? We did it all over the phone.
Mm-hmm.
I had the exact same experience you're having. I financed mine through Carvana. Whatever bank they use is the bank that I use because Carvana gave me the loan, right?
Yeah.
Because it's through their partner. They have a partner.
Well, Gabby was like, why did you never change to like a local bank? And I was like, it was 2.8%.
Exactly.
It was during COVID. I didn't give a fuck. I never planned on selling the car, so I didn't care.
And if you don't need anything from them, you just auto withdrawal every month. We're good. It's not I don't have to deal with these people.
The best part, like the third girl that I talked to, that was like, I can't get you a copy. She was the one that was like, I'm not calling the DMV.
Sure.
I was like, thanks for being less than useful.
Yeah.
She goes, you could just pay the loan off and then we'll contact the DMV and then they'll mail you a copy.
Oh my gosh.
Can we expedite to you just calling the DMV and getting a copy?
Yeah.
No. I go, so you will call the DMV when a loan's paid off?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah. You can see how infuriating this is, right?
You can see why I want to slap somebody.
I'm asking for your home address right now because I'm going to be burning your mailbox down.
Dude. I couldn't buy. I almost lost the Forerunner because they wouldn't pay off the title. They wouldn't clear the title of the payoff.
Yep.
And it was all because that bank wouldn't send the thing. And they were like, well, we're allowed 60 days. And I'm like, it's one piece of fucking paper though.
Yeah. Hey
Maybe
man, there's only 360 in a fucking year.
Yeah.
You want to take that many of them, huh?
Why don't you take the 37 seconds to click print or control P on your goddamn computer and then stop talking to me ever again.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Oh, dude. I won't ever. I don't remember what bank it was.
Shout out to
Truist.
Wildfire Credit Union, though. That's what I'm going through now for the truck.
Wildfire is good.
Yeah. They're fantastic.
When we worked at Members First at the credit union,
yeah,
a lot of people banked at Wildfire.
Great bank.
A lot of people that work at that credit union bank at Wildfire.
They're very helpful there.
I've heard nothing.
The only thing that was wild to me
was the fire. Fucking nailed that. Go ahead.
Nope. The financing.
Okay.
They wouldn't give me the loan. They go, we show you zero income because we don't file a K2 or whatever.
We have W-2s from last year, though.
Yeah. Oh, I gave them our tax returns. Yeah. And they were like, we show you zero income. And I'm like, well, it's all my tax returns. We obviously made money.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know how to deal with this. She goes, I can copy the VP on this and see if she's good with it. I go, can I just add my wife?
Right. Yeah. Whatever.
Sure. So add her to it. Same W-2. We're good.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Man.
I had a Gabby over the phone. Like she emailed her shit. And I was like, hey man, I don't we're married. So her tax return is my tax return.
Did you guys file joint?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's wild.
Yeah. And I was like, cool, man.
Why are people like that?
Banks.
You want to know? No, I know, but it's people not wanting to be helpful too.
Yeah.
It's a combination of these are the rules and I don't care about. I don't want to help. I'm not here to help you.
The rules exist for a reason, Daniel.
And they don't is the problem. They existed for a reason. They don't still exist for a reason. Do you know what I mean? It's like all the liquor laws in Michigan. They did exist for a reason you guys made up a long time ago.
Yep.
Well, it's been 100 years literally now. Actually 104, some would say. Since you started that.
Give or take, yeah.
And so it's like, they don't still need to exist. You could just like them and never wanted to change them because you shitheads.
Makes a lot of money for people.
That's true too.
That's why the MLCC exists. Fuck you guys.
A lot of jobs.
3 people, I think.
Employing a lot.
There's got to be about 8 people that work for all of MLCC.
Seems that way, doesn't it?
We have called and talked to the same person every time.
That's okay. When I was trying to get our...
That is all of the customer care rings to one person's fucking desk.
Yeah. When I was trying to get our small distiller's license stuff figured out, I'm talking to this lady. Sean starts trying to figure out how to pay all the monthly taxes and whatever. And then Sean goes, so I'm talking to this lady, same name, same human. Yeah. I'm like, how the hell? Those are completely different things. And we're talking to the same person.
Yep.
And then the Michigan government figures out that, oh my gosh, this isn't suitable for doing business.
I called the TTB so many times when I was trying to figure out all of our paperwork that the last couple times, normally when you call the TTB, they say, can I get your full name and blah, blah, blah. We skip that formality. And they just, what can I help you with today? Yeah. And I was like, the third time she didn't ask for that, I was like, oh,
yeah,
I've called you a lot.
Yeah. Me and Janelle are friends now or whatever.
Yeah.
It is that way though. It is 100%.
Oh, fuck. You excited for Russell's?
I'm super excited for Russell's. I'm worried. And listen, this is going to end up coming out after we've picked this barrel, obviously. Yep. So I'm super excited for Russell's.
Yeah.
I'm super worried about
selection.
Yeah, truthfully. In our group text, I even told Ryan that.
We might be picking a Bardstown Origin too while we're here.
We might.
Well, we'll see. We got samples coming.
Ron.
It's a rye.
Ron won't listen to this. Ron, no, I swear to God.
50 minutes in, he's gone.
If you ask a man if these samples aren't good.
So we're going to be downtown Bardstown Bourbon Cup.
God, dude. If the samples are all bad, just imagine.
4 samples. A waste.
Meh.
Yeah.
Ron, what are we doing?
We get to go to Mixers after that, though.
We do. I would love to. I was explaining this to Garrett the other day, yesterday, whatever. So whatever day Sunday was. I was explaining that to Garrett. And I was like, I've had really low expectations on picks before and been like, I hope we like one.
Yeah.
And those have been some of the greatest picks we've done.
Yep.
Green River, our first Green River pick was that.
100%.
Remember, we had talked about this a million times.
We were scared.
I don't know.
Because we didn't like a lot of what it was before the rebranded Green River.
Tyler. Yeah.
Yeah. We had a lot of their stuff distillate wise, contract distillate for different people, and we just didn't enjoy it.
Did not.
We were very, very nervous when we went in that pick.
Very.
And
to even agree to it.
There were 2 that we could have picked that day that were fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm still to this day from like what was it? $70 bottle standpoint,
Mm.
that's one of the best $70 picks we've done.
Hands down.
Like around there. I mean, I thought it tasted like an ECBP.
It's fantastic.
Which is 12 years old.
Yeah.
Which is insane. But so I'm kind of, my expectations are low, but because my expectations are low, I hope it's like that. Where we show up and we're like, dude, 2 of these are great.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Because they're all fucking wild. Because that's where they do all the infrared bullshit on the.
It's the cherry wood infrared stuff.
Yeah.
But I think that these are $80 bottles.
Yeah.
So shipped, they're $100.
They better be good. Better be fucking good.
So they got to be good because they're $100 shipped. You know what I mean?
Do you do those at cask?
Think so.
I'd have to ask.
I just know that
I've never really seen one.
A barrel at Bardstown, and it was just one, and they're all different. So,
I liked that one a lot. You didn't like it.
That one. Like hated it.
Yeah.
So I'm just concerned about,
Yeah, if we could do a bourbon one, I'd definitely be more excited, I guess.
I think
because
so
the bourbon that we
we've had some really great white label Bardstown
wild.
picks. We've had some really grainy ones too, truthfully, but
5-6 years.
Yeah,
you get that.
What's weird to me is who goes to a pick and goes, I want that one. And
Some
it's like,
people-
well, that's corn feed.
Some people like that profile.
You're a chicken.
Pigs. Oh.
Yeah. You're a chicken, but cock, dude, because it tastes like that. I've like dumped a bag of corn feed and I just was like, well, that's that. It's that.
Yeah,
we have
mash.
One. We have one of those at the castle. And I won't say which one it is, but it's a white label and it's a pick and you smell it and you're like, holy shit, it must be 2.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Our 2-year distillate is better than that pick. And I'll stand by that.
Yeah, I don't even
up.
think that's like a big claim. Okay, I gotta stop sliding down. I'm gonna go right to sleep. I just keep falling back farther and farther in this chair. It's comfy,
but it needs arms.
Yeah,
it does need arms.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited to go to Russell's again.
Yeah, because
it's just this is like
anytime we get to go to Legacy, I'm very excited because
it's out of our grasp. We don't have our own ability to set this up.
Yeah,
this is because of Alves.
Because our boy.
And so, and like that's what happens a lot with the Buffalo Trace picks for us is we don't have that.
The community wins them,
but the community will win.
Brandon is the only one that we like. That has won a pick. Every other Buffalo Trace pick that we've done has been through the community.
To that extent for sure.
Yeah.
Like I hung out with
a
Copeland.
close friend, I would say. Yeah.
Fair.
Like I consider Jimmy's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Like he's our buddy.
Yeah.
If we happenstance ran in and he was like, oh, hey, come on over, like hang on out. And I'm like, yeah, that's just hanging out with a buddy.
Yeah.
But Brandon's the only one that like is a at home
like
friend,
a
I'll
local
say.
close. Yeah. I'm with you. I know what you're saying. Because we're buddies with Dramhound too.
Yeah.
But Dramhound didn't win that pick, but it was the reason that we got it, I think.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But I think that
we appreciate you guys doing that for us.
It's the best thing ever.
Cool.
Seriously.
Yeah.
It is. It's amazing. And that's the reason that we spend money on like a nice Airbnb and like we'll go to a nice dinner and try to arrange something else while we're there with that group, whoever wins the pick. The reason we do that is just because it's like, thanks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, thanks for, hopefully this is something you'll take home and remember.
Yeah.
Then because you helped us out too,
all those picks are fucking definitely a little bit more special.
Yeah.
Because they're always there. Like we're always there to have a good time.
Yeah.
Like it's not business for us.
Right.
It isn't.
Yeah,
but like when we go and pick sometimes it's like, all right, let's in and out. Let's do this. We've done 1-day trips.
Yeah.
Whereas like, let's go there, bang this out. We're going
Come home. Yep.
All right, cool.
Yep.
That's great. Those ones are, hey, let's hang out with people, have a good fucking time. Let's make some memories.
Yeah.
Which those are always fun trips.
They are.
That'll be a trip like this.
And
that's this trip.
I'm extremely excited. This may be, I don't think it's fucked up. I'm more excited about the group that we are hanging out with this week than I am any pick we're doing or anything we're doing.
Should be the chillest group ever.
I'm just excited. Like this will be a no drama group.
Yeah.
This will be a fucking hang.
Listen, I'm open for a challenge though, buddy.
This will be like people we don't get to see all the time, but that we actually really like.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have some of like the friends and people we consider family across the country who we don't talk to all the time and we don't get to see all the time. And some of them are here now for this pick or this week or whatever. And that'll make it really going on this pick. Last time we went with JT, Sloan, and Ryan.
Yeah.
Right. And that was fun. That was a good
we had a
time.
blast. Yeah.
But it was like these guys are like guys that we've talked to for years. These are our buddies. These are like our our guys. So
yep. I was
super cool.
I was talking about that with my stepdad very recently. Like the friends that we've made through this. It was like there are several people around the country right now that if they messaged me and said, "Hey, need you here," been like, "I'll be on a flight tomorrow,
100%.
man." Like, Ryan's our guy.
100%.
Like 100%. Love that man like a brother.
Yeah, 100 without a doubt. And that's I just think like
we've met
Ryan's always on them.
Yeah.
So which is great.
Yeah.
And that is very like I'm grateful for that, and it's intentional. Those are two things that I'm very happy with that Ryan comes. Ryan does not go on every pick that Bourbon Outfitter sells.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? For like other YouTube channels or whatever.
Yep.
I'm very happy that Ryan comes on almost every single pick that we go
because that means we get to hang out with Ryan.
It's the best.
Yeah. Because we know we're getting dinner out of it somewhere.
We
always picks up fire
we're
restaurant.
Probably not going to go to a shitty restaurant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when we show up somewhere, probably going to be pretty damn good food.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. But I want on record, I have really high expectations for the Russell's pick.
Same.
And I have really low expectations for the Origin pick.
I'm in the middle.
But I'm hoping, my expectations or hopes are different. My hope is high.
Yeah.
My expectations not.
So I would think with the fact that like 4 barrels are getting picked, like the number of barrels, that we get to go through, high.
Sure.
The like...
Oh, for the Russells?
Yeah. The amount of like good barrels that they're going to be pulling for that many picks is like, all right, pecking order.
Sure.
I mean, if we got to fight Ryan, we got to fight Ryan,
We got to at least get second.
Slap box?
We can slap box. Gee, Ryan's probably got some fucking bits on it.
Oh, he does.
I don't want to slap box Ryan.
Just go first.
Got to get the hips through.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dog. Lag the hands.
Just get that golf swing moving. That's where you want that 120 club speed.
You get the unbreakable elbow, dude. Throw that thing into there.
Bitch. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm actually really excited. This is weird. I'm excited for we're going to do that Bourbon Pursuit podcast.
Yeah, I've not got to meet those guys. You came down when Q was
like a baby. I don't know if he was a month.
Yeah.
Like really
sub month. And I was like, I'm not traveling right now. You got to come down there and hang out with them. And I did not get to do that. So I'm excited to go hang out with them, see their whole setup.
Yeah. I don't know if we're going to where their whiskey is or not. Their whiskey's not on Whiskey Row.
Okay. Their warehouse is though, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
They're building a spot on Whiskey Row for their own the Pursuit stuff.
Oh, I thought that was part warehouse.
Their recording studio is on Whiskey Row.
Oh.
But I don't where we went and picked like the
barrels?
Yeah, that was not was like outside of here. Like not here.
I thought
I don't remember where it was at, honestly.
Okay. I honestly thought that they had barrels and shit on the row.
I wonder if they're bonding they're building like an experience thing down here. Kind of like Buzzard's Roost.
Yeah.
But I wonder if it'll be
which is a weirdly awesome place.
That's a cool hang.
we went in there just because it was like, hey, we had time, had never been in there. We've been to most places in the row. We're like, let's just go in.
Yeah.
Cool fucking place.
So loungy.
Bartender was awesome.
Yeah.
She was like, just let me know.
She was willing to pour dumb shit for Nick.
Oh, yeah.
Nick was like, can I get that corn shit over there? What was that?
It was like a corn liqueur.
Oh.
And it tasted like regret.
It did.
And sadness mixed together.
Tasted like decisions that were
and he was like, it's so good. And shot it.
He actually thought I liked it. He drank all of ours.
Yes.
To like
Nixta.
Buzzard. Yes, it was. You're right. It was that.
Hey, ADD brain was like, hey, dropped a line down. Let's see if we can't reel this on up.
What do you think happens when your brain is looking for a memory?
The neurons are just...
Isn't that wild? But what happens when how does it find it?
I don't know.
Isn't that wild to think about?
It's like a hard drive. It's ones and zeros just in our brain.
I know, but we understand how a computer can reference a file.
Yeah.
We do not understand how a brain finds a memory.
Nor should we.
It's wild. That's wild.
Do you think we should understand that?
I hope that we do someday.
Man.
It's intriguing, I think. I don't...
it's all electrical current. It's ones and zeros just in our brain.
I know, but like when it...
Our gray matter is just storing zeros and ones, baby.
Sure. But the difference is, on the hard drive, it's taking up this little spot on the hard drive, right?
Yeah. Same in your brain.
In your brain, it's just somewhere.
Yeah.
They don't know where. Nobody knows where.
No, there's spots that they know.
They know like quadrants.
Yeah,
but
so
not
like they'll ask people questions in like not an MRI, like with the imaging or whatever.
the brain scan,
and they'll
shit.
see like what lights up, like what sector. So they know what holds
but they know the
memory and shit.
sector, but they like we can tell on like a disk platter and a hard drive how things are stored.
Yeah,
They're just like, it's just in there. It's up there.
it's in the cloud.
It's there.
Yeah,
And you're like, where? And they're like, oh, it's in there.
and that got deep.
It's what I think about this sometimes because when I can't remember things.
This is what you think about?
Because when you can't remember things and then you remember it, you go, why did I remember it now? Why couldn't I have just recalled it then? Because my brain found it sometimes subconsciously.
Human condition.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Also, they said that there's a study or something where they're injecting the polio virus into people right now. And it is curing
Why?
brain cancer.
Oh, okay.
How wild is that?
You'll never walk again, but you'll be here.
No, so it's because of the way that it's injected, it won't ever give you polio.
Polio's just like, hey, fuck this shit. Oh,
Yeah.
just munches
Dude,
on cancer.
It just literally shrinks and removes. I don't know if removes the right word. It's shrinking and like deleting.
You know what? It is a
Wild.
bummer that I don't think we get to live to see cancer be
Oh,
cured.
we will. Yeah, we will.
You think we will?
100%.
Me and you.
No, I mean, unless we die in the next 10 years, yes, I do think that.
You think it's 10 years?
Yeah.
Oh, I take that bet.
Yeah, it's in the next 10 to 15.
Mm.
Quantum computing and AI will be too much.
Quantum computing is fucking...
Right, mix AI and quantum computers.
That's fair. Yeah.
That's the
we'll
only
all be
reason.
dead. It'll be fucking Terminator.
See, now this is the thing. If we die in 10, I'm
Yeah.
with you. We won't see
it
it.
definitely won't be spaceships and teleportation.
Sure.
It's Judgment Day.
It's iRobot.
Yeah.
It's fucking iRobot, dude. Like Will Smith is in that goddamn van.
We are now slaves to the computer.
Yeah.
It's the Matrix.
As soon as quantum computers are normal things,
Yeah.
I think a lot changes. Because I think with AI is wild now. And
Yeah.
AI with
I think AI more so than quantum computing.
I think tying the two together.
So
AI
they were
using
using like
quantum
AI to diagnose medical diagnoses,
Yeah.
and it was like faster and more accurate
Yeah.
than most
And that's with
doctors.
shitty computing, comparably. But what you got to think is like, if you take AI even today and then give it exponential computing, because quantum is an exponential leap.
I don't even think you need to
Forward.
go quantum computing.
Well,
You
we're
just
already
need to-
there though.
Yeah,
Like,
you just need to be at like what they use for. I won't even say like it's not like a server farm or anything like that, but like where they chain everything together basically. So it's like a supercomputer.
yeah, like hyper-converged system stuff.
Yeah,
But
you throw AI on that, and
it's
we're
you
dead
could
in a
already do
week.
that. I
Yeah, I think we're dead in a week.
Google stuff was probably already on that when it was like writing its own languages and shit.
I'm good on that.
But I do genuinely think that when you give it, because by time quantum computers are here in normal,
Yeah,
AI will be on version 74 instead of 4 or
That's
whatever
fair,
we're
yeah.
on now. And so it'll be so much even more significantly intelligent. And then quantum computing will give it an unlimited capacity for computing. So I
That'd
do
be great.
think that AI and quantum computers
figure some shit out.
figure out cancer.
Man, it's gonna be a bummer when it's just used for porn. You know, it's what
Kinda already
the
is
rest
right
of the
now,
internet's
huh?
already used
Yeah.
for.
I remember watching who's the guy that streams? You know who he is. He's like a Viking. He streams Diablo and what's that game you used to play? What's the game you used to play? It's like Diablo, way more intense.
Path of Exile.
Yeah. He plays those games.
Is it Fextra or
No.
Riker?
No, he's huge.
Huge.
Yeah. Like when Diablo 3 came out, he had like 20, 30,000 concurrents every day.
Oh,
Man, you know who he is. He's from like New Zealand or
Quinn.
Quinn.
Quinn 69.
Quinn has an AI bot.
That guy.
And
hilarious.
you can go type in commands for the AI bot, and every single one of them's like hentai, like anime porn. Every one of them.
Yeah.
So he had to go, and he was like, "I paid money for that. Like that's in like a supercomputer. That computer
Yeah.
is $8,000. You guys are just making like anime porn,
Yeah.
and that's it."
That's the internet.
And he was like, "That's not what it's for." And so then he had to put filters on it, so you can do like bikinis and stuff, but it can't be nudes because you can't have it on Twitch.
yeah.
And so then like people started doing, the funny thing was people started doing AIs of him. So it's him just like 500 pounds eating,
Oh,
like
I'd
him
love to
being
see it.
fat
Yeah,
as
yeah.
shit, or him with huge tits, like just weird stuff.
Might as well.
And I'm like, that is the problem. you gave the internet too much power.
Yeah.
And they're weird. So
there were people making like absorbent amounts of money from AI accounts on Instagram. There's a whole thing that this guy made a chick,
okay,
all AI, and then got sponsored by like Gymshark and shit, like
What?
brands like that. It was
Are you kidding?
Yeah, it made
What?
money, and it's all fucking fake.
For real?
Mhm.
Is he even in trouble?
No, why would it be?
It's
art.
Oh,
It's art.
that doesn't feel good. I
Yeah,
don't like that.
it's
I heard a great business right now is just clipping on YouTube. They call it.
yeah.
Just go to other people's content.
Yeah, I know people are lying about what they're saying they make, but
Okay.
I would bet it's a lot.
It's more than they should be.
Yeah.
Not their fucking content, chief.
Yep. And all they do is like overlay like the car going down the
Sure.
ramps or whatever. You
Or
know?
like a face reacting in like the bottom corner or like some little dumb shit or change the music or dude,
all fake.
all bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the crappy part is I do like to consume some of those clips because some of the clips are good and they're not.
Fortunately, at about 10 o'clock at night,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting in bed, just kind of
Scrolling. Doom scrolling.
consumed. Yeah.
Doom scrolling. And I will never like them though.
No.
I don't give them a like.
No, never do. You know how I give a like? Accidentally. Scroll the next one.
Sometimes if you double tap on accident, like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I don't like your shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then I click the heart and I unlike it. I hope they get that
Oh.
notification too.
They don't get unlike notification.
I hope they do.
You imagine
So and so liked it. So and so
somebody
unliked
just
it.
liked our video. We got a
No.
fucking email. Jeez, so we'd have just quit years ago.
I would have.
Oh.
I'd have been emailing back. Yo, give me that email. All right. We are
All right.
1 hour,
We did a podcast.
6 minutes, 51 minute, 1 hour 7.
I think we might be doing really quick.
confused myself.
We can end on this. We might be doing. I meant to say this earlier, but I just didn't because I'm not 100% sure if we are. We talked about doing. Obviously, we're doing Pursuit tomorrow morning.
Yep.
But we talked about doing the mashup with Ryan and Kenny, or Kenny at least.
Yeah.
While we were down here, but I don't. So we might be on both. I'm not sure at this moment.
I'll be dead though.
So Sean maybe soup, but the good news is
You just hear me talking like Rocky.
the really good news is we're going to the Airbnb tomorrow,
Yeah.
and then Turkey is really close to Airbnb. Remember?
Love to hear that.
So we don't have like no Dramamine,
Yeah.
like
it's not
no
a 2-hour
fucking
drive.
medicated
Yeah.
bullshit all day, like none of that. So
That'd be nice.
at least it won't be like roofie coladas all day.
I'll try not
I feel
to.
like I've been roofied right now.
I bet.
I drank a margarita,
Oh.
a Guinness.
You know what?
Yeah,
Hey,
3
Patron,
Dramamine D.
fix your shit.
Who?
Patron. I
What-
tried to post that picture. It just didn't post
Never.
twice.
You should post it now.
I should try.
Now it'll work.
Yeah, hopefully.
The connection was shit in that airport. So
Just 5G.
oh, here fucking sucks, dude.
It's not the worst.
Midway's way better
Midway is better.
because you can walk around with beers.
Oh, here's not the worst though.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think
What,
so.
Atlanta?
Atlanta's by
Yeah.
far. Atlanta is the
It's those
worst
two.
fucking
I
airport.
don't know which I picked, but it
Oh,
is
here's
those two.
not that bad because
I
it's like
hate
you got the
O'Hare.
tram in between every little stop.
You think in Detroit?
No, O'Hare's got the little tram too between all the little
Do they?
fingers. Yeah,
Man, we had to walk from F3 to F9. It was a mile because we had to go out to security and then back into another F hallway today.
yeah,
It's just organized shittily.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean that's not bad.
It's also a 47-minute in from the runway, which is a bummer.
That's the worst part
Which
of
is a
O'Hare.
bummer.
Every time.
Every
we went over the
time.
highway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also flew around O'Hare 3 times before we landed, you told me. So
We did
I almost
fly
vomited.
probably 50 miles and then turned around because I think we did not have the right timing.
yeah.
So we just went way over because I was like, oh, yeah, we made it early.
Yeah.
Kept fucking flying and then made the U-turn and then got the landing gear down. But we were down at like 10,000 feet for
An hour.
15 minutes.
For long enough for me to almost vomit. That's how
15
long it
yeah.
was. I was sweating like a
Then come to find out the
motherfucker.
next flight was worse.
Yeah. Well, so I didn't sweat on this one.
Oh, I did.
So,
way worse.
You know what it was? It was I'm pretty sure now. I think when you're tired or when you wake up or you slightly nod off, you
Yeah.
get motion sick way easier
there
because
yeah.
your equilibrium's just in
Yeah.
a weird spot.
Who are we?
Oh, we're
God.
a human
Yeah.
again. And so I definitely woke up while the plane was being weird. That's why I started sweating because this was worse. And I didn't start sweating on this at all. I didn't feel good, but I didn't sweat.
I was on the way down starting to sweat pretty fucking bad.
I didn't feel good.
I did the old.
Yeah.
Still working. All right, cool, man.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's tough.
I will say now to give I want credit where credit's due. Pilot got us here 30 full minutes early.
I don't know where you make up 30 minutes between Louisville and Chicago.
It's an hour flight.
It's an hour and 15, I think.
Sure, dude. Funny.
Well, they also boarded us super fucking early.
I know, but I don't think we took off early.
I had to call Dan because we were sitting there and boarding time was 2:09.
I was not using a bidet because I didn't have any.
It was 2:08 and they were already calling all passengers,
and we were
all zones.
Group 4.
Yeah. I called Dan. I go, hey, man, you got to get here. They are fucking ready to close this door.
Didn't even have time to use the
we
bathroom.
showed up. Or like, she goes, you're on this flight? I go, yep. Bonk.
And they're like, hey, we gave you worse seats. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Fucking assholes. We're Delta on the way back. Delta didn't have any good flights down here.
Hey. I would.
You know what? You're right.
Round of applause for
right.
fucking American.
You know what?
Or United.
Good job, United.
We
Beautiful.
had a newer plane.
You're right.
100%. Pretty good seats.
Yep.
Small plane.
Yep.
But they had a little kiosk basically in the middle for some storage of bags.
That didn't fit overhead.
Yeah.
And they weren't full. So Sean and I just threw our normal bags. We were like the last ones on the plane.
Oh, yeah.
We just threw our normal bags in there. Nobody gave a shit.
No.
Number one. Number two, that plane was tiny.
Yeah, it was.
And we both fit, which is wild, which means the seats were bigger, even though the plane was small.
The Delta flight that we take from MBS to Detroit is bigger than that flight.
And the seats are way smaller on the Delta one.
There were only... They had a first class there. I don't know how good it was.
Yeah.
But when we walked in, they had like a glass...
display of snackies,
pastries, and fruit and stuff. I go, that's pretty cool.
I will say, shout out to United. The other thing I want to give them a huge shout out for: no delayed flights. First time in 17,000 trips we've done. And
the worker at MBS is the best worker I've ever talked to.
He was great.
He was checking bags.
Yeah,
too.
He was great.
He was. On the
he
jet
walked
bridge.
up the jet bridge to get the bags to put them on the thing to get the green ticket bag.
He's such a nice guy.
He was great.
Yeah,
that guy was. Sometimes they're cranky. Sometimes they're awesome.
7 a.m.
Yeah,
the real man.
Yeah, that's
big man.
I understand.
Noon though, he's having a day.
Partying.
He's came back from lunch.
He explained to me that he told me to Google a guy's name. I already forgot it, unfortunately. But anyways, Wild Turkey has some history with aviation.
Okay.
They were trying to get a bunch of this guy named Herb.
Did you tell him what you were coming?
Yeah.
Oh.
He goes, what you going there for? I go, kind of work stuff. We're going to do some work stuff in Kentucky. He goes, a lot of whiskey down there. I go, well, that's the work stuff. And he goes, really? And I go, yeah. And then he was like, did you know? I said, we're going to Wild Turkey to pick a barrel of whiskey. Because he says buddy was super into whiskey. And are
you excited when people say, do you know, in whiskey? You're like, probably.
Well, yeah, because often it's like, yeah, definitely.
Uh-huh.
This time it was a holy shit. I looked at him, I go, you taught me something. If it's true, I didn't look it up. But this Herb guy who owned an airline or something was super into whiskey.
Okay.
Wanted people, this is actually a story he told me. I'm not slaughtering this. If it's not true, blame United's bag check guy. So
David, we trusted you.
Who was awesome. But
I don't know that's
said,
the name.
he literally goes, if you bought an airplane ticket, and I don't, whatever year it was, if you bought an airplane ticket, they would give you a bottle of Wild Turkey 101 or 86 or 83 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Because they wanted you to fly their airline. And he was a big Wild Turkey fan.
That's some probably like 80 shit.
Probably illegal now too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
here's a bottle of whiskey for your baby. Thank you for flying United.
I just need to know.
Yeah.
Just a case of whiskey.
Clang. We get an extra 7,000 pounds per flight?
Yeah.
What is this?
And everybody's weirdly hammered.
Yeah.
So
don't drink your own alcohol.
Dude, you just hear cork pops all through the whole airplane. Oh, but yeah, needless to say, we nailed a podcast in a hotel room.
I don't know what it's going to look like.
I just realized you're not on camera.
Am I really not?
Now you are.
Oh, wait, where's that?
Now you are.
Oh, no. I can't see. It's behind the barrel.
I haven't been looking at it.
Buddy, you're supposed to look at that.
You're on it. When you twist, you're not. When you twist back, you are.
So I'm not right here?
Your fate, yeah, most of you.
Okay.
I'm gonna give that
75?
3/4.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
This is where I set most of the podcast. So
We're good. We're great then.
cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Thanks for
Welcome
doing your fucking job.
back to another pour. I brought the soundboard. You guys are welcome.
See you guys.